Good morning everyone. So today is pretty much going to be, I'm being rude, I'm not looking at the camera, but I actually do have quite a busy day. So the way I kind of schedule things is every day I do have some client work that I need to do. Whether it's check-ins or my client call. Today you're actually going to experience me doing my client call. Today we're going to actually talk about the importance of fats and how to best utilize them and what kind of fats, the difference between each fat source as well. Every single week I do run more of an educational call / lecture. And again, I'm not an expert, but I have been bodybuilding for a long time and it's my passion and it's something that I learn of a lot. So I do have, an okay amount of knowledge. I've got some check-ins to do now because I do have quite a lot of clients competing. You're going to get a glimpse of that. I've just done my call in my client private group. So the Zoom meeting will be at 8:30. We are going to do some steps in a moment, so we're going to take Gaz for my morning walk, which is part of my cardio at the moment. I don't do cardio in prep, the only time I do cardio in off season, but I'll cover that in the morning walk. But for now, I actually have got some client work that I need to catch up with and get done before I actually go walking. Then we'll get back. We're going to do more check-ins for myself and Meg, more posing. You are going to get glimpses of that as well. And then I'll take you through exactly what's happening today. Meg has started peaking for the show today. I'm probably going to start peaking tomorrow or Tuesday, as I do have a little bit more of fat loss that I want to get through from my glute, which we'll see anyway. But yeah, exciting day to get through. We're going to show you the meals for Meg, specifically for Meg, across the whole day. There's a lot to get through that we are going to show you 7 days out. So, let's get stuck in. And I'm actually quite excited to show you the process across this whole week because it's going to give you a lot of knowledge and it's going to show you a lot of transparency of what we do and how. So can't wait. I don't want any changes today. Definitely run with the setup that we have already planned. I do not think that we need more food. If anything, a little bit more water this morning, an extra 500 ml, which will be needed just to get your body to come to life. Have a double espresso after your first meal. That'll just help with the bowel movements, and then it's game time. If comp registration is at 10 a.m, obviously another set of 10 at 10:45, the show starts at 11:30 with the first class, which obviously isn't you, then make sure you've got all your meals prepared and ready and extra meals just in case as well, please. But let me know if you have any questions and send me over pictures before every single meal, please. So generally on show day, I do have male bodybuilders. Females, not so much, as not that much can happen. I generally have them check in pretty much before every meal, and I think that's always quite needed and necessary. So yeah, back to check-ins now. Generally when I first wake up, I go through all the pictures, I go through all the data. Once I've read through, I take notes, and again, then I go through the check-ins. It's just how I work and how I get shit done. So yeah, you're gonna experience a little bit of that now. Not only you look bigger, but you definitely look a lot fuller, especially front, side and back. The biggest areas obviously for yourself that needed work and needed to be pulled off the most was obviously your lower back and glutes, and it's really clipping off fast. So I definitely think that by the end of next week, we're probably going to be ready to change direction. We still need a little bit more body fat off left, and seemingly you're doing less steps now. You seem to be a lot fresher and your body's actually come to life a lot more now. So I absolutely don't want you doing any more steps, because with you, less is more. What I do need you to prioritize now is making sure that you take enough rest and take enough downtime, because you seemingly got yourself back in a better routine now with your sleep and your structure. You're doing less steps, you're doing less expenditure, and shock, you're losing more body fat, you look much better, and you look fuller, rounder and bigger. For now, mate, don't change a single thing. Keep the bi-weekly check-ins going and let's keep moving forward. Good morning, buddy. The actual post-workout shot that you sent through is absolutely ridiculous. When we actually compare your pictures now comparing to when you first started, you don't even look like the same person anymore. This definitely gives us a green light to slightly bring up your calories. And again, the whole point is we're not trying to just push body weight. That's not the goal. We're trying to build the muscle tissue. And again, the size on your arms and chest and your upper body is really coming on. And even your legs, which we are not prioritizing, they're growing. So I don't think that you need more quad sweep. It's not going to be a great look. So we definitely do not want more quad sweep at the moment. We need to make sure that we'll continue prioritizing your upper body and keep chipping away in that direction, bud. Right, so a couple of things that I want to go through today with the process of what's happening with Meg, especially as she's actually started peaking today, like I mentioned earlier. You're going to get a visual representation of what she looks like now versus towards the end of the week. So at the moment, this is probably the flattest she's ever been and the leanest she's ever been. So when someone is flat, they don't have any glycogen inside the muscle, which she doesn't, she's empty. Your condition won't show because the muscle isn't popping against the skin, so it looks softer and flatter. Today, you're going to get a glimpse of what she looks like versus towards end of the week, and the difference is actually been dramatic. Thing with Meg is as well, she responds real fast. That works both ways. She responds fast where she can drive the negative rotation super high, but then we can bring her around pretty quick. So today, I'm going to show you all her meals and details. She's got 2 prawn meals with 75 grams of rice, 2 chicken meals with 75 grams of rice, 2 cream of rice meals with 100 grams of cream of rice. Each meal is going to have fruit as well. I have covered previously, and check out my Instagram, why we actually have fruit with starches and carbohydrates. It actually does help with replenishing glycogen. But anyway, I'm going to take some rounds. Basically, I've been looking at her every single day now for probably about 6-7 weeks now. This is definitely the best she's been, the leanest she's been, and the most tired she's been. And it's like, generally, I'm not used to her being like that. So I'm like, is something fucking wrong? Have I done something wrong? So I'm like treading her eggshells a little bit, but it's just because she's, you know, she's been digging and she's feeling it now. But today she definitely needs to stop peaking, because if I let her have another day where she's digging in, it's not going to do anything positive, it's just going to be negative. So let's have a look now. I already had a look at it earlier, I've took some pictures earlier, we'll take pictures again at this time, and then Gaz is probably going to take my pictures after we've been back for a walk. So what we do generally, we take pictures fasted with no water, and then take pictures again after she's had about 1.5 litres of water, and that gives me data to see what she looks like with no water versus hydrated and a little bit full as well. Yeah. Where's your waist gone? So another thing with Meg as well is when she first wakes up in the morning, because she's dehydrated, she's slightly bloated, and then as soon as she has a little bit of water as well, everything just tightens up, including the midsection. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, she's ready. Right, we're gonna go walking now. All my check-ins are done for today. Client call is set. So we'll go walking, then we'll do my pictures, and then we'll have meal 1, then I'll show you all of Meg's meals. I will show you my meals as well, but all my meals are, the first 2 meals are like prawns, and then a chicken meal and a venison meal. So 4 meals of just protein and veggies, and a tiny bit of avocado for fats. And then I have 2 cream of rice meals, but I'll show you that anyway. But anyway, we'll go walking now. Meg's gonna have her toes done and her hands done. I do have a foot fetish, so she knows what I like when she has her feet done. And obviously post show, there might be a bit of Cialis saved, so I'm gonna redeem myself. Anyone who knows, anyone competes, knows what happens the last 6 weeks of the show. Oh mate, prediction for Arnold's. Mate, I don't care if I come last, because I feel like I fucking won fucking Arnold's with what I've managed to do this year. So I'm super happy.
The winner by unanimous decision, and still
I'm gonna watch Canelo and Triple G today. I didn't stay up for it. Big boxing fan, you all know that, anyone that follows me. And for those of you that don't know, I actually boxed as an amateur from the age of 11 till 16. So when I retire, probably in my 40s, you know I'll be going back to boxing for a little bit. Probably not competitively, but I'll be getting stuck in. Anyway, some of you that follow me on Instagram, a lot of the content I've been putting through and making is down to Gaz, who is filming today. So we'll put his details in the description below. Gaz Davies Media, excellent at what he does, been working for him a long time, and the content that he's been doing for me lately has just been 10 out of 10. He's really leveled up and really getting after it, so I do appreciate it. So a little bit of appreciation for him as well. And if you guys need work, need help with your content, social media, any YouTube stuff, any work really. He actually does amazing music videos too. Hit him up. So this prep's definitely been a great learning experience, because I've been able to do this prep the way I wanted to and execute it the way I want to do with my own timeline and with my diet breaks set and the way I like to structure things, and it's really paid off because one, I've managed to really retain my lifts, I've retained all the tissue, I'm leanest I've ever been, I'm the biggest I've ever been, and I'm in good spirits. Like, the only time in the day where I really feel it and I feel smashed is later on in the day, and my sleep's still pretty decent despite, you know, low body fat, and it's definitely been the best prep I've ever done. I'm extremely happy. I don't care where this places me, because what I have learned and the process I've been through has just been so good. That is a huge personal win for me, and being able to do what I've done with my clients this year and have such great success with them as well. You know, I've got my first client that's qualified for Olympia. Meg has had her first top 6 call out. It's just been an amazing year from both a personal perspective, personal progression, and progression as a coach as well. So, you know, just walking now in some fresh air this morning, just thinking about everything, and I just feel very fortunate and very lucky to be in the position that I'm in right now. I'm extremely happy, very happy with everything, to be honest. So yeah, game time. More food at times is going to lead to more progress and more fat loss and water loss. So again, proof's in the pudding. That's exactly what's happening now. Yesterday I had more food, you slept better, you feel better, you look better. Same again today. I'm just going to show you Meg's meals for today. I'll probably show you meal 1 for me, or anyway, I'll show you my meals as well. Not that fun, but anyway, this is Meg's meals for today. So she has got 75 grams of rice across these 3 meals. Her prawn meal and veggies here, she's going to have potatoes, because she does like potatoes, she digests them pretty well. So she's going to have 4 grams of potatoes, and then she has got 2 portions of 100 grams of cream of rice from Trained by JP Nutrition. We've got the chocolate hazelnut, as she does like the chocolate one. She doesn't like much water in it, so I make it quite stodgy for her. She does the bulk cooking, I make it taste good. That's just how it works, and to be honest, it's quite handy because it's quite easy the way we kind of prep things. But I'll let Meg talk about what we do and how we organise things, because she's the one that does the organising, and yeah, I'm pretty useless with stuff like that. Without her, I'd probably be a little bit more all over the place. I'd probably need a PA or something, but yeah, that's Meg's meal for today. I'm actually going to warm one of them up now on the pan for her before I do my pictures, because she does need to eat at 8 o'clock. I never ever warm food up in microwave. Why? It tastes like shit. What I do, a little bit of oil in the pan, and then wipe it, and then I get it on. 1 cal spray, don't forget guys, it's still oil. We still keep veggies in place. It's a misconception when people think veggies actually give you bad digestion. They don't. It's just certain vegetables that do. Veggies that we use actually do not give you bad digestion. If anything, removing veggies totally actually makes your digestion far worse and makes your bowel movements worse. So super important that you still keep a moderate amount of veggies in. If you are carbing up, going through the process, all you need to do is just lower your veggies slightly, which with Meg's meals I have actually lowered them slightly today, but not that much anyway, because her food is not going to be extremely high today. Today's a complete rest day, so we're going to run this food today, assess, see what she looks like tomorrow, as we are starting a peak at 7 days out, so we've got a lot of time to get through. All her salt is all distributed across her meals now, so all her meals are ready for today, and she's literally instructed to do absolutely nothing while she has her nails done now. I'll show you my meals now, which have been, how many weeks I've been digging in now with lower calories? 2 weeks. So meal 1 and 2, prawns, veggies, and I've got some wild salmon underneath there as well, so I'm probably going to have that as like meal 1. That's my prawns and avocado, and then we have got venison and veggies, good old chicken and veggies. The actual veg mix that we do is outstanding. Meg doesn't like veggies, so I had to work out a way to actually do something so she does eat her veggies. I'm going to do my pictures, eat this, and then we've got our client call at 8:30. Then I've got Jade coming in for in-person check-in, and then I've got sauna and ice bath. So you're in for a big day.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Good morning, my people. Can everyone hear me loud and clear? Today's quite an important subject because I really want to cover dietary fats, and what I'm actually going to do is I am going to cover dietary fats on this call today, and then the next team call I am going to cover protein, and then I will cover carbohydrates as well. The most important thing before we actually get stuck into fats is understanding that your body's favourite source of energy source is carbohydrates, and it always will be, especially when it comes to performance and sustaining performance, which is what we are all about. That does not mean that we dismiss fats completely, as fats do play a vital role, more so with natural athletes, females, and people that do need to work on certain health parameters, such as the HDL in particular. Dietary fats are more important for health than anything else. Carbohydrates are more important for performance. However, dietary fats are there to support your actual health. So skin, lipid profile, some energy, brain function, and all the vitals that are essential for a strong immune system and a healthy body. Right, if anyone has anything in particular that you want me to cover, please let me know. And if you do want me to cover carbohydrates next and protein, please also let me know. I can actually cover in the carbohydrate call what the most effective carb up practices are and why I like to use a small amount of fruit with your starches as well, because there is a reason behind that as well too. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a fantastic week, fantastic weekend, and we will all catch up very, very soon in person. And obviously I will be seeing a lot of you at Arnold's. Hopefully I will get to see some of you in person. Have a fantastic week. Love you all and leave you. Hope you enjoyed today's call. We will cover carbohydrates next and then protein. Take care. Whoosh. Do you know what? I actually really love doing these, to be honest. A lot of you know, obviously, I've never had the privilege of having any higher education, and I'm not really an educated person, but I have done a lot of education when it comes to bodybuilding. That covers a lot of nutrition, a lot of biomechanics. It's my passion, so it's what I've actually delved deeper into. That's done. I've actually got a few more check-ins that have actually come through that I do need to do today. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I will leave you all for now. Guys, it's probably going to crack on with a little bit of work and probably film a little bit of Meg. Hopefully enjoy this one.
Obviously, as Cooper said earlier on, I bulk cook the food and then Cooper separates it out just to make life a little bit easier. If you kind of do it a meal at a time, if you've got time to be able to do that, then that's amazing. We don't really have time to do that with obviously the amount of client work that we do. So what I'll do in the morning, if it's something like potatoes, is I'll obviously bulk cook the amount of potatoes that we need across the day, cook it, weigh it when it's cooked, divide it by that amount just to be able to get that cooked weight amount so that we're getting the right amount of food. Same with rice, that'll probably last a couple of days. Meat lasts a couple of days. The venison for Cuba lasts a couple of days. I will chop all the vegetables, put it in the fridge ready for Cuba to cook it, etc. Just to make life easier. Cooking from raw weight is obviously more accurate. Obviously, will it be a little bit more time consuming than just throwing everything in a pan and kind of digging it out as a cooked weight? Yeah, but for me personally, for my journey, I definitely prefer it to be kind of accurate, but everybody works in different ways. That's kind of what I do in the morning. I think that's where I probably get most of my steps done, just literally being in the kitchen, going from one place to the other, bulk cooking all the food for the day. So yeah, just making my potatoes for today. Cuba's not eating potatoes today, just me, so just my potatoes, but I'll be doing the rice, some veg, chopping some of the fruit as well, because we like all of that nice and fresh too, just so that we've got it for the next few days before we obviously leave. And then probably when we get to the Arnold's at the weekend, we'll either take everything with us in Tupperwares or just probably cook when we get there, so that then we can chill out for the rest of the weekend so that it's all done.
Yeah, that's better. You don't need to be any leaner now, just need to sustain this look now. The main most important thing now is seeing how the show goes, because there's no point doing more and continuing if we just need more muscle, because we're not going to grow any muscle now. We can make small tweaks like we have done since that last show. It's not worth pushing and pushing and pushing for the sake of pushing. The main most important thing is your posing and display of that as well. And I think your eye walk needs to be better as well, because when you compare your eye walk to the other girls as well, a lot sharper. It needs to be so much sharper, I think, still. I genuinely mean that, because I love avocado on prawns. So only 25 grams of avocado, but that 25 grams is just delicious. So I know this looks a little bit weird, but a little bit of pamper time. Kat, she's an amazing nail technician, and my feet are horrible. And with the amount of hammer they get from training and walking, it's well deserved to get a little bit of TLC in them. So when she does make, she does tend to do mine as well, and it saves mega job as well. So happy days. Here we go. Whoop, perfectly warm. The plan is 15 minutes in here now, and then I'm going to show you my other treatment that I have, which is a surprise. So see you on the other side, people. Yeah, we're going to have a spillage, bro. Definitely going to have a spillage. And that will be all for the update. I'm going to get back to filming my YouTube and then see if I can rope Gaz into getting in the ice bath. Take care for now, guys. So generally when I do the ice bath, I do a bit of an update for Instagram, and I've been making a habit of that as well, because keeping people engaged and keeping people informed. I think the biggest thing that I've changed recently with my approach to social media is I've been trying to provide a lot more value for people through helpful content and content that I can give back to people that are starting bodybuilding, that are just getting into it, or even advanced bodybuilders. That's something that I love doing as well. As you can see with my clients, you know, I do a lot of things for my clients that I don't need to do, like the weekly calls. I do have calls with them to support them, and generally with clients as well, and to get a lot of support with their own coaching process. So I do like to help people as well, because I truly love bodybuilding and I love everything that it comes with, and I love what it gives me, because bodybuilding, I can honestly say, has saved my life. But I'm not going to get too personal about it, but that is a fact. Anyway, time to go and warm up. Oh. So this is Gaz. He's actually in good shape. The man with the camera that I mentioned earlier, that has been helping me with my content, and he's actually going to get in the ice bath. Get in and deep breaths, yeah? Don't hesitate, just get in. Just get in. Go on. Straight in, down. Go on, straight in, dip. Breathe. Control your breathing. Control your breathing, in and out. Hold. Right, inhale slowly, exhale. Right, look at me. You're good now, yeah? Inhale, exhale. One at a time. There we go. All the way out. Blow it out. Right, stay in, bro. Stay in. You've got this, man. You've got this. The longer you can stay in, the better, yeah? You've got it, guys. Come on. Let's build some resilience. Keep breathing, bro. We've got Gazzy. Get Meg all dressed up. We're having day out today, darling. I think we might have to go Meadow Hall and Meg's seen a bag.
Steps.
Well, I'm doing steps, you're not. I'm gonna wheelie round. Right. Meg, I'm gonna get in the bath, if that's alright. Go on, guys, go on. Warm my next meal up now. And then I will throw Meg's next meal on the pan, as we're probably gonna leave for a little while. I'm going to show you how I get the food ready for the following day, for tomorrow, for training day. And that will be it for today, guys. Get this warmed up, show you how I get the food ready, and then that'll be the wrap up for the day. This is pretty much our setup of what Meg actually gets ready. Chicken is done in the air fryer, Ninja. The venison, Meg actually cooks a banging steak and venison. Venison is my favourite red meat sauce. Meg actually prefers steak, so in off season she'll be having steak, I will be having venison. But anyway, we get pretty much everything ready like this, and then all I do each and every single day is I get all our meals ready, get them prepared, put them in fridge, so all day we have to do is, when it's meal time, we go and get the meal out, put it on the pan, eat, and then it's done. That just saves us a lot of time, especially with us being really busy with coaching. We're pretty much working most of the day until it's gym time, so it's just very, very, very effective when it comes to saving time. That's pretty much how we roll with it. The rice is always pre-weighed out, so we know what the raw weight is, as that is the most accurate way to measure it. That will be all for today, guys. So I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you again tomorrow. So peace out for now, and peak week is here. Meg started peaking, I haven't yet. As you can see, I'm still on the fish and rice cake diet, just fish and greens, sorry, diet. But it's all good. Nothing can't cack, nothing I'm not used to, so happy days. I'll let Meg wrap the video up and I'll get her food ready.
So that's the end of our video. Just going to tuck into my meal 3. I think it's meal 3. Potatoes, prawns, veggies. I'm just doing some admin work for MK whilst I do it, before obviously we head off to Meadow Hall. Obviously 7 weeks out from that, 7 weeks, wow. 7 days out from the Arnold's. Obviously Cooper's organised all of the videography to come along this week so that we can get everything kind of filmed and whatnot for you, so that you can have a little look and have a little watch. Exciting times ahead. We'll both be on stage in 7 days time, so not long to go at all. Please like, share, subscribe, follow us along on the journey. Also use Meg 10 if you're gonna go on the JP site.